right, hey guys, just out putting up trail cams. I always do it like March or April. I'm out a little bit earlier than normal this year, but wanted to put one of them up right now. And this is a great trail cam. I got this last year and very, very happy with the Bushnell trophy cam with audio. Awesome. If you haven't seen the video I did on that, check it out. Pretty cool. But I went to the feed mill today, got some got a deer block, a mineral block, and some whole corn there, and I'm gonna put the camera up. So got some corn dumped already, gonna throw the blocks out there. All right, well, I got this, I can hang this on with this Cobra lock, if you can see that. It's a nice little lock for a for trail cams. You know, it isn't gonna, you know, if someone really wanted it, they're gonna still get it, but you know, it adds a little bit of a deterrent at least. And whenever you're hanging a trail cam, you want to hang it about approximately 3 feet up from the ground. It's perfect because it captures everything really good, really well. So there it is. It's about 3 feet off the ground or so. And it gets everything. So if you're like, you know, a deer comes close and you have it up here, you're gonna miss a lot of the action. So I always keep this about 3 feet off the ground. Good. I get perfect video, get turkey, you know, everything that hits that pile I'm gonna get now. All right, I want to give you the perspective from the camera or the game camera to the corn and blocks. So there's the camera, and that's the blocks. I would say somewhere around 12 yards or so, 10 yards, 12 yards or so. Hey guys, well, yesterday I had about 7 videos demonetized by YouTube. And I've had videos demonetized before by YouTube. I've had videos taken down by YouTube, but I actually had videos age restricted, which is pretty much the death of a video. Actually, I had a chicken butchering video that got age restricted for butchering chickens. Anyway, so I had a couple of them. I think 5 of them were demonetized where I didn't have any say in it. A lot of times you can ask for a manual review and they'll overturn that. And I think I was able to do that with 2 of the 7. And, you know, so that was kind of a, you know, they're not even giving you the chance for a manual review. So I requested 2 to be manually reviewed, and I already got them. They okayed those 2. But you know, from butchering chickens to shooting guns to one was I was sighting in my hunting rifle and they demonetized it. You have to laugh anymore. It's getting absurd. But you know, you know, we've known for, you know, 3-4 years ago I could make any video on YouTube and there was no issues with it. Now all of a sudden you have to be very careful with their algorithms. They're talking about, they can catch what you say in your videos. You know, it will cause you know, will red flag you just for the things you say. But you know, free speech and freedom and liberty altogether is under attack in our country. But the big tech companies, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of them, they're really restricting free speech. Conservative free speech. Liberals can say whatever they want, but conservative free speech. It's pretty sad. It's actually pretty scary. You know, we have a, like I said, we live in scary times. You know, I just think about this week, the House of Representatives Congress of the United States voted to let illegal citizens, legal aliens, non-U.S. citizens vote in our elections. That's absurd. I mean, that's not even Democrat, Republican. That's just, what are you doing? And I think like 6 or 8 Republicans voted with them. And, you know, I long left the Republican Party a long time ago. I'm neither Republican or Democrat, but, you know, at least it seems like those that still have common sense, like the Rand Pauls and Ted Cruz's, still are Republican. It's just Democrats have lost their minds. But, you know, the free market, and a lot of us are really clamoring for a new platform. You know, if someone in tech or investors could come together and make a platform, a social media platform that is a viable competitor to YouTube or Google and Facebook, you would have literally millions and millions of people immediately jump over. You know, I know a lot of people, I don't know them, but I know of people who have big channels. They did this for a living. You know, I don't do this for a living. You know, I make a few bucks here and there, but I don't really rely on it for food on the table. There are a lot of people that did this for a living that YouTube just shut their channels down, that they did nothing wrong. They followed all the guidelines and YouTube just shut them down. And it's sad, man. People's livelihoods are taken away. There's just such a huge undercurrent of swelling of people who are longing for a new platform. Man, if some investors could come together and make a viable option competitor YouTube would be done. I mean, we would literally, it would be a liberal socialist platform. I mean, people would flee it. You know, right now I'm loading videos on BitChute. I just started loading my first one last night, because I'm going to start putting my stuff out there, you know, on other channels. Right now it's, you know, they're a free, you know, their big spiel is they, you know, are for free speech and all that. So hopefully they'll hold that end of the bargain. But you know, there's a longing for a new platform. So I'm hoping, you know, some investors got together, they'd be billionaires within a year or two. And advertisers too. Think about that. Why wouldn't advertisers would want my money? They should want my money. They should want people like me to spend money on their products. There's a lot of us out there that are feeling, getting pretty bitter about getting our speech and stuff that can spend money and would love to spend money with companies that are Second Amendment friendly or liberty or freedom friendly, you know. That's my little rant. And you know, boy, times are just getting twisted. You know, actual politicians voting to kill babies at 9 months or even after birth, like in Virginia and New York, and, you know, coming after our guns and restricting free speech and voting for illegal citizens to vote in our elections. We've lost our minds. So hopefully we can still win at the ballot box, as history has shown us that usually tends to a culture usually tends to self-destruct whenever the prosperity comes in, and we're headed down the same path. We don't know how to handle it. We don't know where our freedom of prosperity comes from. It's from the Lord, from his hands. And once we kicked him out, as the Bible said, everybody does what is right in their own eyes. And we have no moral standard, no standard of truth. So what do you expect? So keep fighting for liberty. Thanks for watching. Thanks for my subscribers that we have now. Thank you for subscribing, and God bless you all. Take care.